Welcome back to NASCAR Heat 2 Throwback Career Mode. We are back for another episode, and we're back here in the Truck Series. We're going to go road course racing for a second episode in a row. We're going north of the border to Canadian Tire. Mosport, baby. We've got 3 wins on the season. We're second in the standings. We'll throw that up there since the playoffs are getting ready to start here in just a second. 2 races, not just a second. Ben Rhodes and ourselves both have 3 wins. Cindric and Crafton with 2. Bell, Nemechek, Gregson, and Chastain all have 1. It is a fight to see if anybody else can get in and see if Chastain or Gregson get pushed out here. They'll both be racing for their playoff hopes today. At Mosport, let's go. We're hoping, coming off the win at Road America, our first win in the Xfinity Series, we're hoping to have a shot at winning here as well. So I'm going to go practice real quick, just to make sure I know what the hell I'm doing. And then I will see you in a second for qualifying. Okay, practice went pretty well. Set the fastest lap I've ever set here at this track in this game. So let's go out and qualify and see if we can't match that. I'm going to go out for this little warm-up lap, and I will see you in a second for the actual qualifying lap. Here we go. Alright, here we go, on to our qualifying lap. Trying to get pretty close to that 124 that I set in practice if we can. We'll come down through the first couple of corners here, get up into 4th for just a minute before we go under the NASCAR bridge. Back down to 3rd for the big left-hander here. Just want to get on that patch. Down to 2nd for this next corner. Try and keep the back end from sliding out on me. It's not the easiest thing in the world here. This truck wants to slide all over the place. Come down into the hairpin here. This is going to be a spot where we really have to be careful not to spin out and not to run anybody over or get run over. It's all the things we got to think about going down into that corner. Head down this long back straight. Hopefully a good passing zone for us today. We'll see. We are in a 4-star truck, so we may be losing time on this straight rather than gaining it, but at the end of this straight, there's a big right-hander that we can hopefully gain some time in. I think we're going a little bit quicker through here than the AI were in practice, so... Oh, there's a curb there. Just be careful of that. Be careful down here. Very easy to spin the truck out. As you come down through the last couple of corners. Pound the gas in the last lap. We're going to do this, and we're going to take the win. That's 18th. We got a 23.4, and that's 18th. Oh, my God. There's some fast guys out here. Maybe we won't take the win. We'll find out. Chastain did not have a good qualifying. It's not good for him trying to hold on to that playoff spot. Here we go, though. Roll into the green. Green flag in the air. Just going to be careful. Don't want to create too many cautions because that takes away time where we can pass people and move up through this field. Probably being a truck race and a road course race, not going to be a ton of laps in the first 2 stages, so if we have a caution, it's really going to take most of the stage as we move past our teammate there. Oh boy, Quapple broke way earlier than I thought he was going to. Almost ripped the wheel out of my hands when I hit him. Was not expecting that. Up to 17th right now, just trying to be cautious through these first couple of laps. Once we get a lap or 2 in, I'm sorry, Young, we can, don't spin it, please. Oh boy, Chavis up the inside. And he's just going to drive all the way to the outside like there's not 2 cars on his outside. Anyway, what I was trying to say is, take a lap or 2 where we just kind of try and be cautious here so that we don't make that caution. Then people will start to get spread out enough where we don't have to be as cautious, but instead Chavis is just going to fling it up the inside in the hairpin and try and wipe 2 cars out on his outside. So there's that. Up to 16th now, fighting for 15th with Young. See if we can't get up his inside here. Try not to spin the thing out. 8 laps left to go here in stage 1. So not a terribly short stage. Not as short as Road America was, but not long either. behind Tommy Joe Martins now, then Todd Gilliland up after him. I think that's going to be a good passing zone right there. They break a little bit earlier than me down into this corner, so I should be able to hopefully outbrake them and make the move up to 14th. Can finally go wide open for the first time in the race, now that they're spread out a little bit. I get up the inside of Gilliland, not quite going to get there, get on that curb. Back end gets a little squirrely, but we'll keep it under us. See if we can't pull up to Gilliland on the back straight here with a little draft. There we go. Which way is he going to leave us? Inside. Keep the power down as long as we can. Little break and downshift into third, coming into this long right-hander. Pull up behind Cody Coughlin here. It might be a road course ringer in this game. I don't know. We'll see. We just won at Road America. If we can win here, I think we officially might have the title of prospective road course ringer. Moving on to our third lap here. Looking to get close to the top 10. That black truck up there is 10th place right now. Can't quite get to the outside of Coughlin. I was trying, but I didn't want to push it too hard. No reason to go crazy right now. I mean, stage points would be nice, but the only point I think that really matters to us right now in the stage is that playoff point we get for winning the stage, which we are not super close to doing right now, so I don't need to push it like crazy right now. Don't need to get into an accident, mess up our car, and go back in the field again for stage 2. Rather have the option to get that playoff point in stage 2. This race and then the next race, and then we are in the playoffs. I believe Chicagoland is the next race, where we might also be racing an Xfinity car. I forgot to look after Road America and see what our last hot seat would be. I believe we'll get a 5-star ride, so maybe a second win in the Xfinity Series if we can get everything together. We got that 5-star truck ride last season at Chicagoland and absolutely stomped the field. So we'll see if we can do the same thing in Xfinity here. Moving up to the outside of Rhodes now. 6 to go in the stage. Get a little smoke there. Slid a little bit underneath us. Shoot up the inside as he's... Oh boy, and when we slide, what was that? I don't know what just happened. My truck just broke dead sideways there. Sorry, Ben. Didn't mean to do that. I don't know what happened exactly. I think I was just being a little too cautious underneath him. Didn't want to get into him and then just had no grip. Get wide here so we can turn down out of the hairpin. Noah Gragson, the next truck up ahead, in 10th place. He is also fighting for his spot in the playoffs. Right now, he'll be safe just because Chastain's behind him, but if anybody ahead of Chastain wins, he may be on the bubble, so he's hoping to get a little further up in this field by the end of it. Maybe even collect a second win and really lock himself in. Got Cindric right ahead of him. Rumble over the curb there as we dive down into the next corner. In a different gear than I'm normally, but okay. Just forgot a downshift there, that's fine. No harm, no foul. Pulling up closer and closer to Gragson here. Get up the inside on the hairpin here. Bump over that curb. Keep the truck from going sideways. Get the pass done. Back on the gas for the straightaway. Nicely done there. Now we go after Cindric. Last time out, we also finally broke the Toyota curse, where we'd only won in Toyotas so far in this career. Not that I want that to stop forever. I'd like to win a Toyota today. Haven't won in a Ford yet, though. Cindric right there in front of us running the blue oval. Come across the line here. 4 to go. That was our best lap of the race. Had to go a little wide to avoid Cindric there. Bounce over the candy cane curb. Oh boy, we're getting a little loose down into the entry there. That corner. Getting ready to go down the hill. Back end's not exactly happy. I don't know if you get extra playoff points depending on where you finish the regular season in this game. I would hope so. So that may be a reason that we do want these stage points, so we can go ahead of Rhodes, who I believe is behind us. If we can get ahead of him, we might get some more stage points for winning the regular season. Possibly, or some more playoff points for winning the regular season. So we're in a drag race now with Cindric for 9th place. Here he comes back at us. Down into the corner here, down into 3rd gear, and we're going to blow him away through there. Just carry that speed a little bit better, pull up behind Ryan Truex and Stuart Friesen now. The front of this pack has pulled away. Where'd they go? Can't see any trucks ahead of these two. Try and find our way past Truex here now. Follow him down the hill. There's a couple trucks up ahead. Full corner ahead of us right now. Whoa! Whoa, big wiggle from our truck trying to get around Truex right now. Get up the inside here. Oh, he's going to cross us over and try and get it back through the hairpin. What a move by Truex. Gives us a little contact. We're going to get the power down a little quicker, though, and we're going to get ahead of him down the straight. Try and get some draft off of Friesen to hold off Truex. Christopher Bell, the next truck, up ahead. Well up ahead. 7 seconds up already. Try and pass Friesen for 7th, but not going to get it as there's a caution somewhere on the track, and that'll be the end of the stage. 3 points for us in the stage. Looks like Chase Briscoe took that stage from Regan Smith, Matt Crafton, Infinger, Nemechek, Bell, Friesen, ourselves, Truex, and Cindric. That's where all the points will go. Rhodes and Gregson did not get any points. We got Nemechek and Briscoe pitting. We're going to come down and pit as well. The leader's pitting, so we're allowed to pit. Oh, I didn't hit the button fast enough. I was doing too much talking. We're not going to pit. We're going to stay out with the majority of the field. See if we can make that work. I don't think we have enough fuel. What is this restart formation? My goodness. I don't think we have enough fuel to make it to the end of the stage, so we will have to do a green flag stop at some point in this stage, but we'll kind of flip the stages, because we'll then be able to go into stage 3 without pitting, and hopefully we can get to the end from where we pit in stage 3. Doing the old work it backwards strategy here. I hope, I don't know. I'm just following what the rest of these teams are doing, so hopefully they have good strategists in their pit box. If not, whoops. Battling it out with Friesen, who slides his way into the hairpin. We'll try to go up the inside of Infinger here on exit. He's going to slide over in front of us. Going to try and stay up the inside. Oh my goodness. Tried to really stuff it down in the corner. Friesen just slid over in front of us. It gets us to third. Made some contact, but both stayed going forward. 8 to go here in stage 2. At some point, we'll see the fuel light come on here in another 3 or 4 laps, and we'll have to come down and make a pit stop. So we want to get as much time on the rest of the field as we can while they're all back there fighting. If we can run away up front, hopefully we come out in not an insanely far back spot, like maybe around 20th. We can gain a big gap on them. Already got 2 seconds on Infinger, so that's a positive note. Matt Crafton's found his way to the lead up here. Shoot up the inside of Smith here. We'll take that spot away. Up to second now. Just try and run away. We'll see if we get any lap traffic in stage 3. Not sure that we will. Didn't get any at Road America, but that is a pretty big track, so there's that. We are running, I believe this is 50% races, so not quite the full length. The full length one, I would definitely expect us to catch some lap traffic, but probably not a 50%er. We'll see. 20 laps to go in the race. Should have 2 stops left. So we start to reel in Crafton here. Already almost 5 seconds up on 5th place. So our plan to just get gone so when we make this pit stop we don't come out too far as seems to be working at the moment. Because you gotta imagine 10th is another 4 seconds behind that, hopefully. So that's 8 seconds we already got on 10th. And we'll be making a green flag stop with a lot of guys, so we're just hoping that those guys that took tires are getting held up back there and we're gonna come out somewhere close to them. It was Briscoe and I forget who else came down. So Briscoe's the guy we're looking for when we come out of the pits. As long as there's not a caution, which would really ruin their strategy and really help ours. Closing in on the back of this Menards Toyota ahead of us, Matt Crafton. Big left-hander down the hill. We're going to try and find some speed down here to get him moved on into this next corner. Not quite going to get there. Crafton's quick. A pair of us are 3 seconds clear of the field now as we run off into the distance. You have to make sure when we do come down for our pit stop, we don't spin it. We get into the box and we get everything done correctly. Don't want to bring out the caution and ruin that strategy for us. We'll erase this 6-second lead we have on 5th, almost 7 seconds now. There's the fuel light. We're not going to come down this time. We'll come down next time by, I think. See what Crafton decides to do. Looks like he's going to go at least one more lap. Five to go in the stage. Wish I could tell you if anybody else came down. No idea. No track map here in this game, so we just have to guess. They let me know in my ear that we got to bring it in for gas. I know, coming in this time. Looks like somebody behind us may have come in as Infingers moved up to 4th now. Gragson's jumped into the top 5 picture. Oh, he's still 8 seconds back of us. Try to keep up with Crafton here, though he is very quick. We don't have much for him right now, it doesn't seem. Might have to get him on strategy here. See if he comes down this time. He should be on the same strategy as us, so he's either got to come down this time or next time. Let's see, he is looking like he's going to come in. He is coming in. Where's the line? There it is. That's fine for the pit stop. Get a drink here and we'll get back out on the track and see where we come out. Alright, coming out, we did repair a little bit of damage to Crafton, and now Smith got out ahead of us. But I think that'll be okay. Maybe that damage was holding us back just a little bit, and we'll now have that speed to get up to Crafton and actually make a pass on him. Quite a few trucks came down that lap. I did see Friesen go by. So he's either, I don't think he was a guy that came down and pitted on that caution. So he might be coming down this next time. We'll see. I know Cindric was in with us, it looked like, and then a handful of other trucks. Got Clay Greenfield here. We're going to get past Smith, who's on that same strategy as us. We're, I think, effectively second now on our strategy. Crafton, the one ahead of us on the strategy, is... You can see him way down there, down the track, probably 5 or 6 seconds ahead of us at the moment. I think we had like 3 or 4 seconds of damage, so that's about where that gap came from. Plus we had to wait for Smith, who came by right as we got released from our box. See if any of these trucks ahead are pitting. Looks like the 5 is. Maybe Chavis as well. Brown is not. He's going to stay on the track. He's in 10th right now. Spot we hope to be in. Well, actually, we'll be in 6th now. 5th as we go by him. Put a little gap to Smith. Christopher Bell way up the track, so he is obviously not coming. He's 20 seconds up the track from us. But we're going to have much fresher tires, I think. So we'll see if we can cut into that 20-second gap here at all. We'll see. I'm going to go push ahead and see if we can't catch up to Crafton, who's 6 seconds up on us right now. And then we'll update you as things unfold. Alright, it's a couple laps later. We're here in the back straight as we close in on Crafton under 2 seconds now. We've taken about 3 seconds out of Christopher Bell up ahead, but I think we're faster than Crafton more than we're faster than Bell right now. Bell seems to be really putting in the time out there somewhere way down the road. I assume Briscoe, and I don't know who else is up there with him. But we can take 4th here from Crafton. Oh, well, we're going to finish the stage, actually. That was the last lap. I wasn't even paying attention to the laps. Nemechek is the one that was up there with them as well. Nemechek will get the stage win. We collect 6 more points. I think that gives us 9 stage points for the day. I think we got 3 in the first stage. We're going to stay on this Crafton strategy, honestly. 9 more laps of fuel. There's 13 remaining. I don't know if they pit, if they can make it to the end. But we're going to stay on the Crafton strategy for now. That's the one we're locked in on. We're going to restart second. We're going to try and get Crafton early and then get away from the field here. Back to green flag racing here as we come across the line second. Try to go up the inside of Crafton down into this first corner. See if we can get it done. Not quite. I got to lift out of the gas so we don't slide up into him. Down the hill. Let's see if we can get him down the hill. Go around the outside. We're going back and forth for the lead. He'll push us out wide. Into this next corner, try and get up the inside. Not quite going to do it. Good battle up here for the lead. He is quick today. We were closing in on him at the end of that last stage. Still haven't got past him. We haven't got past him yet today. Down in the hairpin, though, we're going to try and make the dive. We'll take the lead, slide up in front of him. Turn around the corner. Smith trying to make the move on him as well. They're side by side out of the hairpin. That's going to help us out. That gives us a 0.7 of a second lead out of the hairpin. Put the hammer down. Try and get down to these final couple corners ahead and rip through there. We gained a lot of time through these last few corners. Able to just roll the truck through there a lot better than these guys. Let's see if we can do it again here. There we go, 2.5 coming out of there. Not too bad. 9 laps to go in this race. Let's take a look here. Got 7 laps of fuel, so right at the end we're going to have to come in for a splash and go. Oh boy, forgot to shift there. It's because I was looking at fuel and stuff. Turn, truck, turn, truck, turn, truck. It's going to eat into our lead. We were up to about 2 seconds there for a second, and then now we're back to 1. Cut it in half. Down into the hairpin here. It'll be interesting to see if Nemechek, Briscoe, and Bell still have to pit again. I'm not sure that they will. So we really need to go if we're going to get those guys at the end of this race. Might be on the wrong strategy, but I'm not sure. If anything, we're in line for 4th if we're on the wrong strategy, so not a terrible day for us there. Would love the win, but we'll see. If they do have to pit, we're on the perfect strategy. And if caution comes out, we're on a pretty good strategy too, because we'll get to pit and stay right with them. So we will see. 8 laps to go in this race. I'm 2.5 seconds up. I'm going to push as hard as I can to get a big gap here, and then we'll come down and get our splash and go late in this one. Alright, caution is out here. Everybody is pitting, aside from, well, not everybody. A lot of people pitting. We might be able to make it if we stay out. What are the... Briscoe staying out. I think I'm gonna gamble, and we're not gonna pit. We might be able to make it. Freese and Self and Briscoe, Nemechek make up the top 5 right now. Let's see if we can make it here. Green flag back in the air. 5 to go. I show 6 in the tank, so we should be able to make it now. We just gotta get going. Get out to the lead here. Trying to open up that gap to Freese, and Briscoe coming through to 3rd. He's quick. I don't want him to get up behind me here. In the wrong gear there. Whoops. Got a 2nd lead on Freese now. I haven't seen Bell come up in there either, so he might have dropped back a little bit from Briscoe. Nemechek right there, though, as Briscoe takes his move into 2nd place. 2 seconds behind us. There's Bell. Nemechek 4th, Bell 5th. Well, we'll never know if we were on the right strategy to begin with, but I think we made a pretty good strategy call here with that caution coming out. It's going to put us in a position to get this win. We just got to get back to this white flag before another caution comes out now. Don't want to give them another chance to come after me. 2.5 seconds as we cross the line here with 4 to go. I'm going to push on for 2 laps, see how much of a gap we can get, and then we will run these last 2 laps trying to get to that white flag and get this thing done and get a win. Alright, 2 to go. We got about a 5-second gap to Briscoe right now. Just trying to get back around here to this white flag so that we don't have a caution that gives us a restart that could lose us this race. The fuel light will probably come on the last lap, but we don't care about that. We just need to get back to the line. Great strategy from us to stay out there. We could make it, so we did. Down to the hairpin here, up to 5.5 seconds now. We might just be a road course ringer in this game here, this career. We'll see. I don't know if we get any hot seats in the Cup Series at road courses, but I'd love to get ourselves a Cup Series win next season. I'm presuming that we're going to have hot seats in Cup, but I wouldn't doubt it with the win in Xfinity this season, and looking like we're going to fight for a truck championship. We should get some interest from the Cup Series as we come through the last few corners here. Gonna get the power down and ride back to the white flag here. 6.6 seconds is the gap. Let's get back around here and get ourselves a checkered flag. That was our fastest lap of the race there, coming to the white. There's the fuel light coming on. That's not going to be a problem. We'll have an extra lap in the tank. Tires starting to scream a little bit, sliding around a little bit more than we were at the beginning of this run. That's okay. We'll come down into the hairpin for the final time today. They'd like us to come in for fuel. I'm going to not do that, just so you all know. Briscoe, Nemechek, and Bell on good strategy today are going to put themselves in second, third, and fourth here. Friesen finding himself to fifth. It'll be an 8-second gap as we come through the final corners. Put the power down one last time across the line. Win number 4 on the season. Let's go. .105 speed rating. We were flying there at the end. There we go. Briscoe and Nemechek were the stage winners. They finished second and third. We're going to take the win. That's our second straight truck win, third straight win, including our Xfinity win at Road America. And we are on a roll right now. Put some money in the bank here. There we are, 4 wins on the season. It's also going to take us another win ahead of Cindric for the all-time Throwback Career Mode truck wins. We're at 6, Cindric's at 4. I imagine that will change later on in Throwback Career Mode. There's some momentum for us. We'd like to keep that all the way through the playoffs, please and thank you. Because I think the 1.5 miles were still a little bit down on speed compared to some of these other guys. So we would love to keep that momentum. We got a message here from Austin Cindric, though.
You've been doing really well out there. Keep up the momentum. Good job.
He seems very excited. Ben Rhodes also has a message for us.
Hey, you've been doing really well out there. Keep it up.
He almost said the exact same thing. He seemed more excited for us, though. So thank you, Ben, for caring a little more than Cindric did. Here we go. Stuart Haas Racing is going to ask us to drive the... It says 0 there, but it's 00 on the car. At Richmond Friday, not Chicagoland, it's Richmond. Get a top 7 finish. They might consider working with us in the future. So next time out, we're jumping into the Stuart Haas machine, the 00, normally driven by Cole Custer, I believe, for the Virginia 529 College Savings 250. There's too many numbers in that name. But for now, we'll take a look at the standings and leave you with this. Top spot right now in the playoff standings. We are in third overall in points, but top spot in the standings. Still got guys like Truex, Infinger, Briscoe, Friesen, Self all on the outside looking in. Chastain stays in his spot again. One more race left in this Truck Series. We'll go to Chicago to see who gets locked in. But next time, Richmond in the Xfinity Series. Thank you for watching this episode. Leave a like and subscribe to see more of this. See me win more, hopefully. See us run to a championship here in the trucks. And then next season we'll be doing full-time Xfinity. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.